Hello and welcome to another edition of BOI Weekly. I am Olayemi Odunuga. On the program this week, we feature the story of NASCO Group, a company that has been in existence for 55 years and counting. The NASCO Group story is one of innovation, diversification, and growth. NASCO Group is also actively involved in the federal government's efforts to support backward integration by sourcing grain from local and regional farmers. Welcome to the program. Welcome back. In this report, BOI Weekly showcases the achievements of NASCO Group, its contribution to job creation, and the backward integration program of the federal government through the support of the Bank of Industry. And this is in line with its objective of contributing to the improvement of the nation's food security and export earnings.
NASCO Group has become a household name in Nigeria, following its impact on the Nigerian economy, which spans for over 55 years of unbroken production. Located in the heart of Jos, the Plateau State capital, the company thrives in the production of a chain of food and general household products. The story of NASCO is that of resilience, innovation, diversification and growth. From the establishment of a jute bag factory more than 55 years ago to the many successful business divisions it maintains today, NASCO Group has established itself as a FMCG leader with a consistent track record of increasing financial performance. Over the years, NASCO Group of companies has been actively involved in the federal government's efforts to support backward integration by sourcing grain from local and regional farmers for its products, which help improve the nation's food security and improve export earnings.
The journey started in the 70s, 1970. At that period, most of the goods were imported in Nigeria. Biscuits, flours, sugar. And that importation was not efficient to fulfill the needs of the consumer. So we saw a gap. And we started a company called NASCO Foods to fill the gaps of all imported foods in Nigeria. So based on that, we start bringing biscuit lines. We start producing high quality biscuit at affordable prices for the consumers. And that's how the growth of NASCO Food started. From there, we moved into cornflakes, NASCO Cornflakes, which is #1 cornflakes today in Nigeria by distribution, by consumption, is one of the highest cereals consumed in Nigeria today. And the most interesting part of it is it's tied up to the backward integration, whereby we farm or support the farmers to produce the crops we need, from grains to wheat to etc. Cereal, basically to produce what we need. We encourage them, we finance them, we guide them. So this is where we are today. We became a household name in the whole nation on the food fast consumer products. #1, we care for our consumers. Our top priority is the consumer. Innovation, continuity, and persistency. That has been our staying power. We are continuously growing. We have a company called Nexon. Support the infrastructure, logistics, operational logistics, distribution logistics. And we have a project in Lagos which is made mainly the free trade zone to support, to decongest as much as we can the ports in Lagos. Whereby we're building a terminal. This terminal, it will take through barge the containers into NASCO town, where from there, after paying customs, tariffs, etc., according to law, it will be distributed throughout Nigeria. This is an expansion we have in mind. Plus, when you talk about food too, we are supporting farmers. We're building a research center at the University of Jos called NASCO Agriculture Research Center, which is fully financed by NASCO.
Only recently, the company launched a multi-billion naira cornflakes production factory of NASCO Foods, which has the capacity to produce 1,200 metric tons per month. NASCO Foods is the biscuit, cereal and snack unit of the group and is a leading producer of many popular brands. NASCO Group has become a household name in Nigeria following its impact on the Nigerian economy, which spans for over 55 years of unbroken production. Located in the heart of Jos, the Plateau State capital, the company thrives in the production of a chain of food and general household products. The story of NASCO is that of resilience, innovation, diversification and growth, from the establishment of a jute bag factory more than 55 years ago to the many successful business divisions it maintains today. NASCO Group has established itself as a FMCG leader with a consistent track record of increasing financial performance. Over the years, NASCO Group of companies has been actively involved in the federal government's efforts to support backward integration by sourcing grain from local and regional farmers for its products, which help improve the nation's food security and improve export earnings. NASCO Foods is the biscuit, cereal and snack unit of the group and is a leading producer of many popular brands. It produces the nation's favorite cereals as well as a rich variety of quality biscuits and snacks. Some of them are NASCO Cornflakes, NASCO Cornflakes Snack Size, NASCO Frosted Flakes, NASCO Cornflakes Vanilla and Cinnamon, NASCO Frosted Flakes, Shortcake, Rodeo, Cream Crackers, Digestive, Fancy and many more.
We in NASCO, I felt the need of going to the next level. So I established a company called NASCO SAT, which is high-tech, IT, information technology oriented. So through this arm of the group, we are enhancing, developing applications to support our business and support our businesses. So these are our latest entry in the group, and I think today we have made quite an impressive growth. We have created applications, we have taken a lot of youth from IT with high capability. I think that will be the future to take us into the next century.
NASCO has achieved many milestones and contributed significantly to Nigeria's rich agricultural and industrial heritage. With faith in the local economy, many new factories were established in diverse areas, from food and household products to packaging materials and industrial chemicals. Today, NASCO has become renowned for the quality of its products and for its ability to match product to demand. NASCO's vision is to be the premier brand of consumer products in the nation and beyond. This vision aligns fully with that of the Bank of Industry, which is to be the leading self-sustaining development finance institution, operating under sound management and banking principles that will promote the emergence and development of a viral, competitive industrial sector in Nigeria. NASCO also has one of the most efficient distribution networks in the region, ensuring that its brands reach millions of homes in faraway markets. Today, NASCO is the largest private employer and taxpayer in Plateau State, and one of the largest private employers in all of northern Nigeria, as the company directly employs thousands of talented people across its various sites and offices, and indirectly sustains the employment and livelihoods of over 350,000 people across the nation.
Yeah, for us in NASCO Group, we are conscious of our consumer needs, and every now and then, whatever product offer that we have now is tailored towards their needs. And whatever innovation we are going to be doing, and we've done currently and in the future, is tailored towards their needs. And I can tell you, we understand what they want and we understand what they need. I'll give you some instances. Our conflicts today, is the best conflicts you can see anywhere in the world, and I've been able to say that. And we did that because we understand what the consumers are looking for. We even created SKUs that feed their portfolio, feed whatever it is that they want to. So we have something for every member of the family. We have the bigger pack size, we have the small pack sizes, and we will afford the price range. So we understand their needs and we are doing everything what it possible to meet their needs.
We know that the FMCG sector is quite competitive and it has its own peculiar opportunities, challenges, and the likes. So what are the challenges, or what has been the kind of challenges that NASCO has had to deal with, and what are the opportunities still there that give room for growth?
You see, the FMCG sector in Nigeria today has been growing on the average of 6% year on year. We still expect it to grow more in the next future, and we expected maybe 8% growth in the next 2 years. But the critical thing is the fact that the major challenge in Nigeria today for FMCG is the economy. The inflation numbers now 17.7%, the highest in the last 5 months. The current exchange rate is also people, and the fact remains that as a sector, people are really feeling the pressure, or not feeling the impact of it. You know how the income level has gone down. But for us in NASCO, we see a positive side of all of these things. So we swim against it, and we've been able to provide solutions to all of these things. The FMCG market is growing, and we're also growing as well. So our offering in NASCO Foods today is taking cognizance of all this inflationary trend, and we're able to give consumers what they want. And I can tell you they are all happy out there for us. That's what it is. So we know the FMCG sector, we know the growth numbers, and we also know what's going to happen in the next future. And we are there already. We're in the future now for us in NASCO Foods. NASCO Group, right? Not Foods. NASCO Group.
Serving your consumers, like you said, is every business hopes to go outside the shores of its immediate environment. So in this case, are there foreign consumers that NASCO Foods or NASCO Group as a whole serves? So outside the Nigerian market, which other market do you serve?
You see, the beauty of it is what we are commissioning now. There are opportunities for us to go into African market, to West African market, and I'll tell you why. Before now, we are concentrated fully in Nigeria. We cannot even meet demand in the Nigerian market. But with this new investment that we're going into now, opportunities are there for us to go to West African market first. Here it is for us to capture the West African market with this new investment now, bigger capacity, bigger products, and every other thing. So we go to the West African market, we serve the consumer need over there. Good enough, Nigeria is like a benchmark for West Africa. So whatever consumer needs are inside there, we are also going to be replicating that in West African market as well. So for now, we are serving Nigeria. This is our base, and we expand to West African market very soon.
So let's talk specifics. Typically, Nigerians have this love for foreign products, and NASCO is homemade, homegrown, farm to home. How are you able to sell that to consumers to make them see that what we have locally here is far better than whatever you can get from the foreign market? What are the peculiarities of the products from NASCO Food that makes it able to compete favorably with foreign products?
I'll tell you a lot of things for us. I'll give you an example of complex. Everything about complex is sourced locally and it's 100% natural. So, we understand the fact that we are Nigeria, we are a Nigerian business, we are a Nigerian economy. Give Nigerians what they want. And for you, it's very interesting to know that at the end of it all, we know our consumers very well. We've been in this market for close to half of a century now. So we sleep and wake up with consumers. We're able to develop compelling propositions in addition to our products. We go into consumer psychology and consumer psychography. We know what they want, we know what they are looking for.
So, how have you been able to retain the best talents? Like I said, NASCO has been in existence for like 60 years, and not so much. For a company to be in existence that long means that we're doing something good. So we try to move with time. We try to integrate new cultures in our system. For a company that is almost 60 years, of course we have evolved from what we were doing before. to better things. We have a mixture of baby boomers, like I said, we have millennials, and the new generation X. So what we do is we provide flexibility for everybody in the workplace. We don't want to be stringent. We allow flexible work hours, we allow you to work from home, and we allow you to be flexible in your operations. And another thing is we try to create career paths, career development. Everybody will not want to be stagnant when he gets to an organization. You want to grow. So taking that into consideration, we have career paths in which our employees, once you get here, you will know where you will be in the next 5 years, whether position-wise, ability-wise, productivity-wise. We allow that. And then we have competitive benefits. We do not just look at the basic things that every organization provides. We also look at other things that we feel as an employee will make your work very easy and enjoyable. So we look at things like healthcare. We look like flexible hours for young mothers or couples. So we try to make sure that what you hear is not the normal benefits that you get from every other organization. We try to spike up things that will want you to stay in the organization. We look at also rewards and recognition. You want to keep anybody, you need to say thank you. You need to pat the person on the back and say, hey, you've done well. So we also look at areas in which we can recognize our staff, not just waiting for appraisals. We don't just wait for, say, at the end of the year, we'll give you one bonus or the other. While on the job, we feel you have done very well. Management will always come and give you a path. So what we try to do to keep the best talents is build up more on our organizational culture and ensure that once you're here, you won't think of any other thing but this organization. As an organization, we take health and safety very seriously. As a matter of fact, we run a course on occupational health and safety every year. We have safety protocols already in our factories. To go further, we have what we call a safety committee. Safety committees are in charge of ensuring that our environment is safe for our staff to operate. In other words, they go around, check hazards, try to fix the hazard even before the incidents happen. We provide safety kits for each worker on that production floor, depending on where you're working anyway. Because already we would have done a hazard analysis to check the severity of hazards in various sections on the production floor and provide safety equipment for that. And aside from that, we have, once in a while, we employ the IT department ensures that there's something that reminds you that you need to get up on your seats, that you need to take a walk around, So, and then we have records for near misses, incidences, so that we take precaution that they don't happen again. So, as an organization, we take safety very, very, very important. Aside from that, we have not just safety in the workplace, even off the workplace. We have the healthcare system that ensures that every staff of this organization and their families are safe. So that's how far we go.
The major raw material we use is maize. This maize is purchased from farmers in Nigeria and particularly from Plateau State. We have an integration with these farmers, which helps us to run through a seamless supply chain process. We are really in support of our farmers. We ensure that we train them. We also give them the necessary support to ensure that the seeds that are being used are sourced locally, which are being used for the production of the concretes we produce. For the raw materials which we use, It's the major raw materials. Maize, for example, is 100% naturally grown and produced in Nigeria. That is what we use for production. For the staff strength, of course, being in Plateau States and in Nigeria, I would say that 80% of our staff strength are indigenous of Nigeria. Now, because of the backward integration we have with the local farmers, we ensure that there's an end-to-end visibility of our involvement with these farmers. We are fully involved in ensuring that the seeds they use are quality checked, and we ensure that those seeds are what is being used for the production, which also gives the quality of the conflicts which we produce. Now, when it comes to the receipt of the raw materials, at every point of the receipt, there's a quality control department that ensures they meet up with the quality which NASCO has specified. We have our particular specs, and it's being used as a measure to control what seeds are being produced, to give us the quality conflicts that we give our consumers.
The relationship with the Bank of Industry was more than the usual transactional banking. It was more, it was strategic, long-term partnership. The bank continuously work with us in finding solutions as regards to our needs, concerns, and challenges in terms of funding. Also, the approach was people-oriented approach rather than just the numbers. Human connection was an important aspect of the journey. Right from the project proposal, filling the comprehensive and user-friendly questionnaire, to the process of unveiling the facility, and also the quarterly review. Emphasis was on customer care and personalized interaction. So basically, that relationship has enabled us to gain confidence in undertaking such a capital-intensive expansion project, which we're about to launch in. Also, in addition to that, there is also the side of the tangible benefit to the Nigerian economy in terms of employment, skills and technology transfer, the potential for export and import substitution. At the same time, this expansion project, which is the latest technology and state-of-the-art production plant, it's going to help us with an improved product quality, improved technical and project management capabilities. It's also going to provide market avenue for local smallholder farmers and other input partners along our farm-to-home value chain.
Foods produced by NASCO are super refined for a healthier lifestyle, and they are not just pocket-friendly, but are available across Nigeria. Are you looking at buying pocket-friendly foods? Why not get a product of NASCO the next time you visit a supermarket or a store?
Over the years, the Bank of Industry has continued to provide interventions for industries to thrive, and these interventions are making meaningful impact on the nation's socio-economic development. So as an entrepreneur in need of support to grow your business, kindly visit any of the branches of the bank closest to you or log on to the website at boi.ng. You can also follow the bank on all social media platforms as displayed on your screen. And that's all we have for you on this week's edition of BOI Weekly. I am Olayemi Odunuga. Bye for now.